Hey guys, Rico Romano, Realtor with Paragon Premier Properties. And I've got your 5-minute Inspirada real estate market update coming right up. Now, if you're a buyer, you might want to check this video out. The market might be giving you a whisper of hope here. I'll see you on the inside. Okay, let's start off by talking about inventory numbers. As of Friday, March 26th, we have 20 homes available for sale in the Inspirada community. Now, 20 homes isn't a lot, especially when you think about the 8,000 plus homes that are in this community. However, the one thing you have to look at is the fact that we haven't had 20 homes available on the market for over a month. The last time we had 20 homes was February 5th of this year. So again, when I talk about numbers on these weekly updates, it's not so much about the data itself. It's more about spotting trends. The next set of numbers that I want to talk about is very interesting. Over the last 7 days, we've had 9 properties go into escrow. We've also had 8 properties come on the market. Now, we're still showing a deficit for the inventory numbers. For instance, we're having more go out than are come in. But this is the closest that ratio has been since the very first week of the year. We've never been this close before. Usually, the number of properties going into escrow is much higher compared to the numbers of properties that are coming on the market. Now, this could be a number of things. One is that traditionally, springtime is a time when everybody wants to put their homes on the market. So maybe this is what we're seeing a little bit more of. Also, I imagine that a lot of people are really understanding how hot this market is, and people are trying to cash in on it as much as possible. Over the last 7 days, we've had 9 properties close. We also had 1 property withdrawn, which may or may not have anything to actually do with the market. The one interesting thing that I did find was that when I look at the 10 properties that went into escrow over the last 7 days, and I averaged the amount of time they were on the market, the average days on market for those 10 properties that went into escrow in the last 7 days was 5 days. So another very important thing I want to talk about is months of inventory. If you've seen any of my past videos, you know how important I think months of inventory stat actually is. And also, you know that I've talked about the fact that for Inspirada, we've been really hovering around 2 to 3 weeks worth of inventory, which is dramatically low. I mean, a normal market's probably about 4 to 5 months of inventory, and we're down to 2 or 3 weeks. Well, this week, months of inventory actually broke the 1 month threshold. Now, we haven't had 1 month's worth of inventory in Inspirada since January 15th. So again, this might give a little bit of hope to those buyers that are looking to hopefully pick up a property here in Inspirada and join this wonderful community. Like always, I want to finish up my video talking about interest rates. On Thursdays, Freddie Mac releases their national average for 30-year fixed mortgage. Now, this week was kind of interesting. We saw a little bit of a jump in interest rates. They are currently at 3.175%. Now, last week we were at 3.09%, and the week before that we were at 3.05%. So we are still talking about this increase in interest rates. This one was kind of a significant jump. Nothing really crazy, especially when we look at where we were last year at this time. We were at 3.5%. The one important thing I do want to discuss about interest rates is that most people believe that interest rates are a major factor on why this market is so crazy right now. Now, I do consider it to be a contributing factor, but I don't really find it to be a real major underlying basis point. What I really believe is driving this market is the fact that there's just no inventory, and there's not going to be any relief to that anytime real soon. However, if people believe that interest rates are fueling this market, and then we start seeing a rise in interest rates, people's belief may actually have an effect on the market itself. Now, like I said, I've said in the last couple videos as well that, we've watched the interest rates slowly creep up a little bit over the last couple weeks. And this is probably just a small trend. It may go on for a little bit longer, it may not, who knows. But if people start believing that interest rates are on the rise, we'll probably see a little bit more of a thrust in the market, and then people will start to back off, I believe, because they're just gonna feel like the interest rates are getting too expensive, even though traditionally anything under 5% is a great interest rate to have. Okay guys, that's all the time I have for today, but before I leave, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button, so that way you'll keep up to date on everything I release about Inspirada. Also, I really encourage you guys to leave comments down below. I really want to hear what your opinions are of the numbers that I've covered today. I will make sure to answer them, and then also I'll use those as talking points for my next video. All right guys, until I see you next week, have a good one, take care, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.